Hey guys, this is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I am taking all of my TikTok videos and squishing them together in sections. So if you're not on TikTok but would like to enjoy what I put out for other people in messaging, they're short little clips, but they're all together. Please go check out this video so that you can see the messages that I give for others. If you are on TikTok, Ally, KAT211 is my handle. And it would be awesome if you can support me there. I unfortunately don't know what I'm doing with this channel or all my other social medias. I'm getting very burnt out financially. I'm not making anything, which is great, and that's fine, but things are hitting home really hard again. So any support would be fantastic. Don't worry if you can't, but getting that like, share, and subscribe out is the most important for me at this point in time. I want to thank all of my subscribers and all the people that watch me and gain some knowledge and wisdom from me. I am so happy to have you in my life. It is beyond measure how important all of you are to me. And I'm going to continue pushing forward with what upstairs missioned me and missioned myself to do here on this planet, as I'm trying to redefine what abundance and what means of making it in this 3D world looks like. It's getting harder and harder. And I hit that rock bottom 2 years ago, and it's coming back at me again with me putting in effort every day. So I don't know where I need to change or what direction I need to fly into, but here's a new way of going about things: TikTok shorts and videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for your support and enjoy. Bye for now.
Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I have a big pondering, something I would like to impart on some of you. Quote, if one subtracts the added elements of thought from the deep feeling, what remains is intense feeling, which guarantees nothing at all about knowledge except itself. Just as strong belief proves only its own strength, not the truth of what is believed. That's a conundrum to explore. Quote, all human life is sunk deep in untruth. The individual cannot pull it out of this well without growing profoundly annoyed with his entire past, without finding his present motives, like honor, senseless, and without opposing scorn and disdain to the passions that urge one on to the future and to the happiness in it. Does not truth become an enemy of life, an enemy of what is better? Truth is held at a frequency that we all frequent differently. And as you are expanding and awakening, your truth starts expanding and becoming broader. And the word is used in so many ways. But we need to know what our beliefs are, what we align with, and then respect everybody else's perception of reality, because everybody perceives reality as they are creating it differently. We collectively come in and create reality with each other. We all have a divine stage that we play on, and each of us chose a theme to explore in this life. Many of us came as way showers, had the veil of forgetting, so that we came in forgetting some stuff, not all, many of us, but to play out a role so Source can know itself better. And as we are dabbling into self-exploration and introspection, it is up to us to go a little deeper in our analysis of our own selves, hold ourselves accountable, and then humanity at large, because the truth word, like the love word, is defined in so many different ways and perceived so differently by so many people, because it's a frequency, and the wavelength and band that you are frequenting on is what you're seeing in your reality. And there's a bigger, broader view and a different channel to tap into. Many potentialities and possibilities. So see life as this huge expanse of infinite possibilities, and know that this man, hate him, like him, indifferent, has a lot of good points and a lot of things to ponder. It's very important that we do that, as I'm getting a lot of Morse code downloads recently. Yikes. A lot of what I'm doing now is going to be on the Hermit's Journey video that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Go check me out, Allykat211. Thank you guys for your support, your love, and gratitude. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within, be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seed your truths, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? Hope you're having a blessed and beautiful day. The Voice of Isis, the Curtis books, the 11th Commandment. I just read it on my YouTube channel, Allykat Creations211. Go check it out. But this section is on fire. Each one of you who chooses, after due deliberation and meditation, to set for yourself a divine standard of life, has entered upon a new business, one which vitally concerns yourself. And at the very onset of this new business, you must meet yourself face to face, take account of stock, and find out what your real business is. To mind your own business does not mean merely negatively to refrain from interfering with the business of others, although that is included. The deeper meaning is to find out what your own business is, that actively to be about it. This applies particularly to you who have determined to live the higher life. You who have passed through the ecstasy of the awakening and are now passing through the natural reaction, the slough of despond, the valley of the shadow of death. The reason for the depression is that the moment you say to your higher self that you will henceforth live in accord with the will of the self working through you, you find yourself face to face with your old personality. This personality is a composite, the aggregate of the factors and forces of the age in which you live. That is, it is made up of elements from all the lower kingdoms, mineral, vegetable, animal, as well as the mental traits and tendencies that are of karma, not only of the soul, but also of the age, the race, the nation, the community, and the family in which you live, all of which are literally built into your physical astral desire and mental bodies, a microcosm in very truth, because this personality and its traits are not altogether your own, but are taken from the various kingdoms and other sources. The instant you determine to break away from the bonds of the flesh and express your real self, you take all these varied factors out of their customary vibration and impose upon them the will of the higher being, your true self. The new key note is resisted by all the elements in your personality as well as in the environment, and combined opposition of all is focused upon you. There is aroused within you every sleeping tendencies which heretofore you did not recognize nor even suspect. Many of these are but the reflex effects of the thought currents of the community. Others are tendencies stimulated by the influences of the zodiacal sign in which you were born, acting in a negative way. Also the negative aspect of your planetary influences, all acting upon the atoms of your personality through your subconscious mind, uncontrolled by the human consciousness. to say nothing of inspiration from the superconscious mind. You find yourself in the condition St. Paul speaks of. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. And the more determined you are to do the will of the divine self, the more unsuspected tendencies you'll find within you to transmute, tendencies which were quiescent or sleeping as long as you advance passively with the current of the community, but which now awakened and fighting for life. Huge section, mind drop, chicken drop moments. Please go check out my channel on YouTube, Allykat211, for the full reading of this huge chapter that just lays a lot of relevance to so many people speaking the same thing. And it's referring to the dark night of the soul. Just not worded in those terms, because this book was written in the early 1900s. So please go within. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Be the light. Be the shoulder. Be the lighthouse. Seed your truths. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I hope all of you are having a blessed day. From the voice of Isis, the 11th commandment. This is something I hope a lot of people can take within. The Christ speaking through the Master Jesus has said, "In my Father's house are many mansions. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also." The Christ power is the creative power of divine love that has brought you up out of the darkness and set your feet upon a rock, that has literally gone before you to prepare your path. The place the Christ is preparing for you is not some postmodern heaven inhabited by beings suddenly perfected through the experience called death, but is the place, conditions, and personality you are in now. If you have been called by the Christ to face these particular conditions, rest assured that the Christ has gone before to prepare the place for you. But while the mansion or dwelling place is chosen and prepared by the Christ within, still it is you who must furnish and equip and dwell in it. This is the business which you must mind. All worldly dwellings, places must be shared by all the elements of confusion, which go to make up the personality, a confused and imperfect reflection of the real self. Your real mansion is prepared for you by the Christ, but ere you can dwell in it, the Christ must come again in your heart and life and receive you unto himself. The first step must be to drive out the aliens who are now dwelling in your mansion, since the great aim of physical existence is not personal salvation, but the redemption, spiritualization of physical matter, and the ultimate evolution of all humanity from its lower and merely human state of consciousness to oneness with the Christ consciousness. Each individual soul finds itself confronted with a certain amount of matter from the various kingdoms, which it is its business to spiritualize and redeem, a certain personality with particular traits, tendencies, passions, and desires, out of which as raw material the soul must fashion the furnishings of its mansion in the Father's house. How is this to be accomplished? Here are concerned with the little physical inequities and disquietude of life, and you ask over and over again, if the Christ has called me to this higher life, why do not conditions immediately change? Why is there anything for me to do but open my heart and receive the blessings promised by the Father? One reason is that if your Father in heaven gave you all the conditions you now deem so necessary, wealth to use for good, leisure to study, opportunity to teach, etc., you would either find that when obtained they did not satisfy your soul hunger, or that you would sit down exactly as you are today, with all your faults and deficiencies nicely covered over and never recognize them, grow or advance, and be about your Father's business, the redemption of the world. Hence you must mind your business, must empty, cleanse, purify, and refurnish your mansion or temple of the living God. Sorry for the cats meowing, Odin and Freya. Once again, another fantastic little section out of that big chapter. And you can go to my channel, Allykat Creations, for the full reading of that chapter. I say this a lot, and so many other people are saying the same things, and this was written in 1912. So they knew even all the way back then how things were working in our paradox and paradigm. So guys, sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within and see if things heart align with you. Be the shoulder, the lighthouse. Seed your truths respectively and maturely. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for your gratitude and blessings. Thank you guys. And I hope you all have a fantastic and beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everyone. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? The Curtis books once again. The Message of Aquaria. Part 2 of the Soul's Guerdon. I just did this chapter on my channel, Allykat211. Check out my YouTube channel for the full reading of this beautiful chicken drop, mic drop moment. I'm only reading a little section. We are told that God is spirit and that we must worship him in spirit and in truth. This does not mean, as some suppose, that God is merely that personalized ray of divine which is individualized in us and which can be worshipped only in the silence of our hearts, and therefore that we need no outward observances, no temples, no ceremonies, no prayers, no studies, etc. It means that the all-pervading spiritual essence, the same spirit or divine life, which is both beingness and being, and which manifests in us, also manifests in all God's manifested universe. In fact, just as all worlds and systems are brought into being through the outworking and manifesting of this spirit of truth, so our personalities must become so perfected as to outpicture this same spirit, the all-creative living spiritual radioactivity within, and correlate with it that same spirit of all truth in its expressions without, thus developing and perfecting the personality as an instrument and servant, yet not worshiping or exalting it as a supreme importance. A good and faithful servant in the house will be much appreciated and admired by the guests, yet if that servant attempts to usurp the place of the master of the house, he will be despised, pitied, and avoided because he's out of place. All work is equally honorable, and every personality is honored if, in its own place, it tries to accomplish its own work and reflect the just honor due to the real self, who is the master whom thou hast not seen, yet whom thou feelest. To worship God in spirit and in truth, we must recognize this twofold relation and give the spirit of our understanding worship. We worship the thing which we dwell on continually in thought. For thought is a dynamic generator of power that to which we turn our thought lives in and has power over us. Well, to power. If therefore we continually turn our thoughts from the concerns and ambitions and desires of the personality towards those of the spirit, the former has less power over us, and the spirit lives to a greater degree in us and gains greater power over us. And it is this spirit which will bring to each soul as its guerdon the birth of the God consciousness within. Chicken drop moment, chicken drop moment. This is just a tiny little section that is so in alignment, hits here for me. It might not for you, but goodness sakes, I say this on my channel. I talk about very similar things, and so does so many other people. So this book from 1912, they knew it. And we need to really embrace and walk in these words. Go within. Will to power your thoughts. Where are you putting your energy? Your thoughts create things. So stop creating the universe for all the things that you don't want, that you don't like, you condone, and start moving your thoughts into the things that you want to manifest and bring forward for humanity. Simple. But we all got to come into unity to do so. And seek the God consciousness, not just the Christ God consciousness. So guys, sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within. Be the shoulder physically for somebody today. Be that lighthouse. Shine your light everywhere. Seed your truths respectfully and maturely. And thank you for your support. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? Hope everybody's having a fantastic and blessed day. I just got done with a pondering because I feel very disheartened. I'm getting a lot of downloads and the filtering system is like in chaos right now. So it's hard to verbalize things, but of course my higher selves and my mother came to me with this rune, and the message that I got from her and from my higher self that I would like to impart on everybody. The holidays can be very stressful, very alone time for many of us, and just the polarity and the separation of all things. The card is coming back to us and asking us, the rune itself, what traditions can you start today that is fun, lighthearted, and just dispels all the negativity? If you're by yourself, you can have a tradition of doing self-care, making hot cocoa, looking outside at the snow if it's snowing wherever you are, or just taking in all the blessings that you have from the year. If you have a family tradition, maybe make ornaments for your tree. Each year, make a different type of ornament or craft. Do something different each year. Like, have a theme. Whatever it is that you decide to do, try to do something fresh and original and creative. I feel that too many of us do the repetitive traditional thing, which is great, but if it's not working, maybe switch something up. I would like to redeem and reclaim the holidays for the light. There's so much negativity being spewed out there. Oh, well, it's a satanic and pagan holiday, da-da-da-da-da. I'd rather just have fun and be with people and have a great day. What's wrong with having really good food and opening up abundance and prosperity and seeing smiles and having the hearth and home merge at once? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We don't have to rip apart everybody else's paradigm to enjoy ours and have a great time. So for the holiday season, if you're feeling alone or things are just a little on the depressing side, come up with something fun to do that uplifts you and make it a tradition to do it every year. And maybe share it with others. We got to stop thinking so negatively and stop being in the space of feeding that negative side and that negative energy. So I hope everybody does something fun, and let me know in the comments what your traditions are. That would be fantastic. Decorating cookies. I might do a salts bath with frequency. Who knows? But I think it's very important that you start something with your family, or if you're by yourself, do something for yourself. Make it a tradition. These are the things we like to pass down and like to honor, but some of those things need to be refreshed or reworked, and there's no harm in that. So let me know your ideas. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within here. Be the shoulder. Be the lighthouse. Seed your truths. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? Hope everybody's having a blessed and beautiful day. Are you going within? A lot of us are being activated here and up here, doing lots of expansion. I just got off my live on my Allykat211 on YouTube. 4 hours. My voice is a little wobbly. But are you being the lighthouse? Are you putting up your mirrored ball? Are you protecting your energy? I know the season is not the easiest. We are in purge mode right now. I saw the Schumann resonance, and we are purging what no longer serves us. We are now incorporating more of our divineness. More of the fractals from the universe are flowing through us, working through us, because humanity needs us. So are you answering your call? Many of you are angels. Many of you are celestials from many numerous councils. Are you doing the work to integrate these things? Are you absorbing the information? Are you tapping into your heart alignment? Our missions are here. Are you being a part of the mission? Are you tapping into yourself? Are you healing? Had a lot of healing going on tonight on my channel. A lot of people in the chat. Beautiful souls, all angels, by the way. Healing each other. Being supportive. Are you a part of those communities? Find what support system is going to work for you. We're all in 3D form. We're all in a vehicle. We all are having experiences. Are you finding the people that are going to help you on your journey of healing, conceiving, seeing different potentialities? It's our time now. Are you answering the call to your purpose? And that's just to be that beautiful ray of light that's shining super bright, using your electromagnetic field to affect other people. Remember, you have to keep your will of intention and your vibes high to magnetize the beautiful messages that are coming from the ether. I had a lot of beautiful card pulls tonight, so make sure you check me out there. Be a part of the beautiful community of people. Divinely inspired. I'm doing paint and sips and crafting. It's a little kitty. I'm trying to harness my creative energy, because I'm being called to service right now for humanity. And I want all of you to honor your calling and service humanity, because we need to get the vibe changed. We need to alchemize this and transmute this negativity that's going on the outside world, so we can get that manifestation to actually come into tangible evidence. So let's work together, guys, and let's transform this world, because the missions are here. Answer your calling. Sending you all love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go in, be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seed your truths, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I have a quote from Ra. I just did my insights on the Law of One on my YouTube channel, Allykat211. This is in context to the veil of forgetting and the not veil of forgetting. So there was a veil of forgetting that happened in third density, but at one point third density didn't have a veil. So when you incarnated, you came in with all your memories and acknowledgments that you are the creator. But since our experiment swapped into the forgetting phase, this is a good quote. Quote, "The awareness of all as creator is that which opens the green right energy center. Thusly, there was no possibility of blockage due to the sure knowledge of each by each that each was the creator." End quote. So before the veil of forgetting, if you were incarnate for that time, you already knew that you were the creator. What a conundrum. And something beautiful I think we all need to mesh within ourselves is that the veil gave us the opportunity to choose polarity and polarization. And it makes us self-discover even more so deeper within ourselves. So third density is here to self-identify. So you look in the mirror and you go, oh, that's me, right? But now we're fourth, fifth density thinking. We are now not looking at the mirror, we're looking within and seeing the vastness and the totality of the infinitude of what your soul actually is, amongst other things. So love the Law of One, love Ra. Very interesting quote, and I hope that it helps people start bridging that heaven and earth concept together, bringing it together. I think it's important that we understand the purpose of why we're here, of self-exploration, and because we do have a veil that is very much lifting, it's good to hear that there was at one point no veil for third density. Interesting. So, sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within, be the shoulder for others, the lighthouse, seed your truths, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. And let's hope those veils start lifting a little further and further and further up. Bye for now, guys. Thank you for your support. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? Hope everybody's having a blessed and beautiful day. Where are you putting your energy at? There's a lot of distractions out there, and a lot of people are still manifesting for the distorted, negative, polarized side than manifesting the light. Stop feeding fear into your paradigm. If anybody is feeding fear off of podcasts and spiritual stuff or whatever you listen to, objectively listen. It's not to say stop listening to everything. It's objectively listening. If it creates an emotion within you and it happens to be one of fear, just shut it off. Tune into something else on a higher frequency. It's like watching television. There's a million programs happening at the same time, and you're just tuning into a channel. Let's start tuning into things that are going to uplift us as a humanity so that we can start manifesting this little new earth that we all keep talking about, but yet it's still so far away from us because we're giving our power over to the other side, unbeknownst to us, because you keep feeding fear into everything. I'm not saying it's all of you guys, but just be cognizant of what you are tuning into, where your frequency is at, where your feelings are at. When you're in the moment and thinking in the moment, you'll know a lot more about yourself than you can ever establish just tuning out into the world and allowing it to dictate to you like CNN syndrome. Stop feeding hate, shame, and blame, and start doing the work on yourself. All of this outside nonsense is a distraction, so you're not doing the work on yourself. A lot of us are doing the work on ourselves, and we're seeing differences in the paradigm. We're seeing the time dilation shift. The Schumann resonance is out crazy spiking right now. That's helping a lot of people that are stuck. We're purging the old self, so that goes out over there because the higher self is merging with the ego and we're walking over here. Let it happen. Stop resisting. And for a lot of us, there's a lot of scare. It feels scary because we don't know where it's going to lead us. We have to have faith in the universe that we're all going to be fine. But where your energy flows is where it goes. So stop feeding the fear and stop allowing people to have power over you. Because they're dictating some crazy shit doesn't mean you got to actually follow it or feel it. Just block it out. Crazy energies. Please ground. Take care of yourselves. And I hope that everybody is grounding as much as possible. I know I was heightened in cleaning today. So please take in all of that, and hopefully you're going to be the one, like me, manifesting the new world paradigm reality in the higher consciousness and not getting stuck in fear, doom, gloom, and shame paradigm. I don't want that. Not for me. Please go within. Sending each and every one of you love, like a passion, grace, shielding, a protective energy. Be the shoulder. Be the lighthouse. Seed your truths. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you for your support and watching. Bye for now.